I went from someone who is constantly thinking about, ways that I can get tan in the summer, ways that I can stay out in the sun, to the first thing I do when I wake up is put on sunscreen. If I'm going to go outside, it's sunscreen, sunglasses. I sit in the shade. I wanted to be tan, and I didn't want to think about the future. I didn't want to think about wrinkles in the future, and I didn't really care. And now I've kind of had to change my whole way of thinking. Getting tan now means wrinkles later, and as much as I want to not think about that, it's the reality of the situation. I went to Peru with my boyfriend and his family, and it had been after winter, so I was pasty again. I didn't want to put sunscreen on at first because I wanted to get tan quickly. Went out one day, just walking around town for a few hours without any sunscreen on, and I had a tank top on. And the next day, it started hurting. By the third day, my skin on my shoulders had wrinkled up. My forehead above my hairline started peeling in a sheet. I felt like I could peel my whole face off, and it started wrinkling, and so I had to be careful because if I touched my face in any way, it was going to take my skin off, and it was completely a different color from the skin that was under all the tan. My skin on my shoulders started coming off in sheets. I started crying because I looked hideous. I wanted to stay in the hotel room, and my boyfriend and his family were at a nice dinner, and I was ashamed to come downstairs because my face was peeling off, and I think then it kind of hit me. And I have noticed that I have wrinkles under my eyes that I didn't have before, and smile lines that I didn't have before, and maybe that's just a part of aging, but I'm sure that tanning a bunch and never wearing sunscreen had a big part to play in that. It's kind of silly now that I think back on it because it would have been so easy to make these little changes. It takes 2 seconds in the morning to put sunscreen on. It takes 2 seconds to pull my glasses out of my purse and put them on. It's little things that are so easy to do that I never even thought of that now are probably going to completely make a difference in how I look in 3 years or 5 years. My skin's worth it and my health's worth it, and it's not worth the skin cancer. It's not worth your health.